everyone. Welcome back to another great edition of the 411 with West Texas Rehab. I've got Stacy here with me now. Welcome back.
Hi, Sonora. Thanks for having us.
Yes, of course. I'm so excited because we've got a ton to talk about because y'all are always up to something. Yeah. Always up to something over there. But the first big thing is the golf tournament coming up. It'll be here before we know it.
Yes, our golf tournament is Friday, June 2nd, just a few days away. We are back at KSAN again. Our presenting sponsor is City National Bank. Thank you and shout out to Ray and Reese Montgomery for all they do for the rehab. So they've come back on board to be our presenting sponsor. KSAN, if you haven't been out there, is looking really good. It's a beautiful course. I think it gets overlooked a lot. So we're so thankful for Jack and Michelle Hutchison out there that give us their course for half the day.
Award-winning course, by the way. Yes,
yeah, it's a beautiful course if you haven't been out there. So a little bit about the golf tournament for those people that haven't been. This is our third year to have our golf tournament. Spring Swing Golf Classic.
I love that.
Is our name. So we'll have our tents again. So we I like to say that we kind of maybe started the trend of having tents out on the holes out at the golf course. Some of those tents will have adult beverages and some will have goodies. So we've got, obviously, City National Bank will have a tent out there, and they'll be giving away some of their goodies, caps, and koozies, and just information about the bank. And they're actually having their grand opening Thursday at their new location. So just a little shout out to them we're just excited that they're getting up and going and have their grand opening. Nothing But Cakes will be there again. Dion and her great staff will be serving buntlets out there. So you'll get a nice treat. Angelo MRI will be serving a screwdriver. Then we have Sterling Fryer again this year. He'll be out there serving a drink for us. And then we've got VGI with Arnold Palmer's. J-Bar Meat giving away his great jerky. And that's kind of what the tents look like that'll be out there giving away. So you won't leave empty-handed. There'll be lots of giveaways. We have a great giveaway this year that we give every player that we're really excited about. So it's just a lot of fun, and we have some competitive folks, but it's mostly for fun and to give back to the rehab center.
Yeah, exactly. And so people can still register. There's still time, right?
Yeah, so we have 2 teams left as of today. And we sell out every year. It's 8 a.m. tee time, registration at 7. If you're interested and want a team, reach out to us at our office. 325-223-6311 is my number, and we've got 2 spots left.
So you better do it fast.
Do it quick, because they will go quick. So
exactly. Well, you mentioned just having fun, but really giving back, because rehab does so much for the entire Concho Valley.
Yes.
And beyond, really.
Yes. Yeah, we see over 800 patients a day through all 3 facilities, us, Abilene, and Ozona. Our Ozona clinic just had a remodel, so we'll be doing a grand opening with that one on June 15th. So if you're interested in seeing the Ozona clinic, it's a pretty small clinic there, but it's amazing how many folks come in and out of those doors as well. Right.
And top of the line facility, because especially with the remodels.
It is. It looks great. We were there just last week kind of decorating and making it feel like home. So we're really excited to see that. It needed a fresh coat of paint, a new, facelift, so it looks great.
Well, that is awesome. So, we got the golf tournament. Anything else we need to know about that? Because, I
think the golf tournament, we've got 2 spots left. Y'all come out. If you'd like to volunteer, we're always looking for volunteers. So if you're not a golfer like myself, I do not golf. You don't have to be a golfer to come out and just hang out with us for the day. We will have lunch, so after lunch it usually winds down. We'll be done by 1:30 or so. So if you're wanting to volunteer, you're not a player, go ahead and contact us too for that.
Fantastic. Awesome. Okay, well, so we got to talk about some of these past events that y'all have had. Give us a recap, because we're talking like successful event after successful event.
Yes. So we are so very fortunate for this community, and like you said, the Concho Valley shows up. If you weren't there, Dancing with the Stars was a huge hit. Sold out crowd. We raised over $532,000.
Wow.
Those 10 stars and pros outdid themselves. It was one for the books. We were so incredibly blessed to have such a great event. It gives me chills talking about it.
I know, exactly. Yeah, because we were, of course, we streamed it on ConchoValleyHomepage.com, and I mean, if you couldn't go, that's because it was sold out. That crowd was rowdy. That was a fun crowd.
Yeah, they show up for sure. It's amazing how you think, oh, okay, yeah, this group is great.
Yeah.
But yeah, every year it just gets better and better.
Yes.
And better.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We have like you said, a supportive community, because that's really what it was, all the support groups there in the audience.
It is. It's all the support groups.
Yeah.
I mean, and everybody wants to support hospice. It's such a great thing that we have in our community.
Mm-hmm.
We are so lucky to have Hospice of San Angelo under our roof, right next door to us, and to be able to raise funds for them, specifically just for them. This is the one event that we do for them.
Yeah.
Is absolutely amazing. Yeah.
That is just, I can't wait till next year.
Well,
like y'all are
next year.
Oh man, okay.
So we already have a date, April 24th.
Okay.
Or excuse me, April 25th, 2024.
Okay.
It's a tongue tie. It's a mouthful. And we're already planning and working on next year's event. We're already selecting our dancers. If you weren't there, we did have 2 auctions.
Yes.
We auctioned off 2 spots this year. One just went so good, so we decided to do another one.
Yeah.
So we're excited to have those 2 folks on board. We'll be announcing dancers a few months down the road. Maybe a little October, November of this year.
Okay.
But we're already planning. We'll be back at the Murphy. It's not too soon to get your name down for a sponsorship, because it will sell out. This year we sold out in January.
Really?
4 months before the event. We had a waiting list. We were able to get some people through, because some folks buy sponsorships and then can't come. Something's come up, or they're out of town. So thank goodness for y'all on the live stream.
Yeah.
But yes, if you are interested and think that you might want to come, go ahead and reach out to us now.
Yeah.
Because it will sell out.
Wow. Yeah. That's amazing. I mean, that just speaks to how great this event is, that there's a waiting list for what? And it's selling out so quickly.
Yeah, it's great.
That is phenomenal. Okay.
It's the community. The community.
Yeah.
I mean, this was, like I said, the community shows up and gives to us, and we're just thankful and blessed to be a part of it. And so.
That is awesome. Okay, well, tell us something else. You got so many good things.
I know. We're getting ready for Roundup.
Yeah.
We'll kick off our Roundup season in August. So lots of things happening there. We'll get ready for Lamb and Goat coming up in the next week or 2. We kind of partner with Abilene on a lot of the Roundup events. There's probably 15 between both of us. So if there's someone out there that, like I said, you can't give and you can't volunteer, but you have a livestock animal that you'd like to donate, be sure to reach out to us, because this is the time for that. And we can arrange for pickup of that animal and all of that good stuff. So we'll have more information closer to time, but we're getting ready for Roundup, and it's hard to believe we're already talking like August, September dates. But it'll be here before we know it.
It really will. I mean, and y'all just, you have so many great events throughout the year. Usually we see, okay, a few summer, a few fall, but y'all are just constant.
Yeah, we have about 47 events a year between all of us. So it's never is boring.
No.
At all. Someone once told me that you'll never work a day in your life if you do what you love.
Yeah.
So when we say 47 events, people are like, oh my gosh, that's so many, but it's fun, and we love what we do, and we get to do and raise money for West Texas Rehab and Hospice. It's just amazing and incredible.
Yes. Oh my goodness. Okay, so if people want to get involved, again, there's lots of ways. There's sponsorships, volunteers. How else?
Volunteering, sponsors. If you just want to show up and hang out and see what the event is about, but you don't really want to do anything, absolutely, just come see. We in our office with donor relations, we strive on getting as many people in our buildings that we can.
Right.
So if you've never been through our rehab facility, the treatment center, give us a call. We would love to give y'all a tour, and we're newly remodeled since the fire, flood, and freeze. It's like, oh gosh. So our building has never looked better in any of its time. So if you've never set foot in our building, we would love to give you a tour and see what your dollar does for the rehab.
Yeah, exactly. And it's a beauty, because I went on a tour. I was able to go on a tour not too long ago. I mean, it is beautiful.
It's amazing.
And it feels homey. Like
it feels very homey.
Yeah.
It doesn't, when you walk in, everyone is super friendly and nice, and it doesn't matter who you are. you're going to get that same treatment regardless. And that's why we have 47 plus events a year. So we've got our donor sponsorship program that those folks that can't afford to get the best treatment can still get treatment and not have to worry about the costs.
Right. I mean, that's a pretty good cause, right?
The best. The best.
That is awesome. Well, Stacey, what else?
I think that, I think
There's so much.
There's so much that I could go on and on and on. But for this first little quarter, that's probably what we got going on right now.
Yes. Well, of course, everything is on y'all's website. All the information.
Yes. Everything is on our website, westtexasrehab.org. You can find our events, Ozona events, and Abilene events as well. And yeah, just check them out. There's phone numbers, emails, all of that good stuff on there. But if you need to get a hold of me or anyone in my team, you can call us at 325-223-6311.
Perfect. Well, thank you for giving us this update. I'm sure we're going to have a lot more to talk about in the months to come.
Yeah.
For sure. Stacey, thanks again. And thank you all for watching. We will see you next time.